Hey, how's it going, everyone? I'm KPG, and welcome back to Fire Emblem Three Houses Maddening. Today, we are going to finish up here with the exploration. I went ahead and, off-screen, I did a bunch of fishing, and what else was I going to do? Oh, yeah, I went around and gave gifts to people, so really there's not much left to do. There's just this one support we have to do before moving on to try to take on the next paralogue, and that is one between Byleth and Yuritsa. So actually, when I gave him the gifts to boost his motivation, we ended up unlocking a support conversation with him, which is kind of a bit unfortunate because this support conversation would normally increase his motivation to max, but I already did that with the gifts, so it's like, man, it's a little bit unfortunate, but by getting up to B rank, we get an extra 2 points of hit and avoidance if we are in support range with Yuritsa, so I mean, it's still worth doing. And I guess as a reminder for those of you, or just for pretty much everyone, I guess, is that the first paralogue with Yuritsa was basically Byleth came upon Yuritsa, saw him eating ice cream, and was like, "Wow, you like ice cream?" And Yuritsa's like, "Yeah, am I not allowed to like things?" And then Byleth's like, "But wait, aren't you the Death Knight?" He's like, "Yes, but that is only a part of me that comes alive in the midst of battle," or something like that. So basically, yeah, Yuritsa likes ice cream. Is the basic gist of that. But the reason I'm recapping that is because, of course, the video we actually did that on, the second half of that video got corrupted, so it was never actually recorded on the video. So for those of you keeping track with the series, there's just a little quick reminder. So anyway, let's go ahead and do that. Let's go check on Yuritsa.
Lord Yuritsa? I believe he used to be a professor at the Officers' Academy.
Yeah, I already knew that. You know, I was there when he was a professor.
It was also my understanding that he was personally recommended by Lord Arundel himself, landing him a position as a sword instructor.
Whatever the case is, behind that mask of death, there's an emptiness, a void. This is probably just a rumor, but I heard he was found and taken in by Her Majesty herself.
Interesting.
Supposedly, he's the heir of the Hrim family, but I also heard he's only a distant relative who was adopted. He sure is mysterious.
I have an idea about his identity, but it wouldn't really make sense, and I don't know that we would even figure it out on this particular route, but maybe, but I have an idea of who he is. Like, who he's related to, specifically.
You've been asking around about me.
Yeah, what of it? I have.
It matters not to me, one way or the other. Do you want to know of my past?
I do. I don't. I've just been asking for no
Why?
reason. Because you're
Friend
mysterious?
or foe? That's what you're trying to determine. But you won't find answers merely with words. There is only one path forward. Raise your sword if you have the nerve. Raise it and fight me. If you want to know my heart, know my sword.
I must fight you?
It's only to spar. Nobody will be slain.
Alright, sure. Can we both get experience from this? Because that would be great.
I cannot kill you yet. The Death Knight knows that very well.
Yeah, see, like, Yuritsa talks about him and the Death Knight as if they're two separate entities, which has definitely intrigued me, to say the least.
I've been told to refrain from killing you until the war has ended.
By whom?
The Emperor.
Edelgard didn't even say, don't kill him. She literally just said, don't kill him until the end of the war. Then you then have at him. Do what you will. I don't know. Either that or maybe Edelgard has a feeling that Byleth will be the victor and doesn't want Yuritsa to die until after the war. That is also a possibility. Although, at least based on our playthrough so far, I'm pretty sure Yuritsa would just absolutely destroy Byleth right about now. I mean, they're both really good characters, but let's be honest, Yuritsa just kind of destroys him, especially because he uses lances, and the Scythe of Sariel would just absolutely destroy Byleth, even if he was using the Sword of the Creator.
The young Emperor discovered me long ago, though back then she was still a princess. Ultimately, it was she who erased my past. She placed me into a family that was disintegrating, that I might be their heir.
So it was Edelgard.
To survive, the Death Knight must spill blood. Left to his own devices, he would kill innocent passers-by. Through the Emperor's grace, he was allowed hunting grounds. That is why, to this day, I follow her. I am not yet ready to yield such fertile hunting grounds. Nor am I ready to truly fight you. Of course, were I not here to hold him back, he would cut you down without hesitation.
Yeah, it really does sound like some sort of dissociative personality type thing. 'Cause, yeah, he is really seeming like Yuritsa and the Death Knight are like two separate personalities that he has. Interesting.
As for me, I too... never mind. If you've no intention of fighting, then be gone. Perhaps it is he who is to blame, but I feel oddly when I look at you.
Well, sorry about that, Yuritsa. I guess I'll go because I'm too ugly for you to stand. Well, anyway, that is pretty much everything. Yeah, there's nothing else to do because I already did the fishing and whatever other things. And I actually caught quite a few, like, silverfish, goldfish, platinum fish, and stuff, so we actually got some money out of the deal, too. And I also got more of those defense-boosting fish, which is great, because we were running really low on those. I think we were down to, like, 2 or something crazy. So, yeah, it's definitely good that we got that situation figured out. Anyway, speaking of Yuritsa, I think we can get him up to S-ranked lances. Yeah, we'll only take, at most, 3 instructions. And now it's going to take probably 2. Yep. Alright, S-rank lances. Learned the ability Lance Crit plus 10. My gosh. Wait a second. Lance Crit plus 10. If we use that with the Scythe of Sariel, that would make the Scythe of Sariel even more busting. I'm pretty sure that thing already has like 20 built-in crit. That's not terrible. Pleasure. Unfortunately, though, I don't know that I would really want to give up anything to put that there. I'd have to give up, I believe, Sword Prowess or Sword Breaker and just commit fully to using lances, which I guess wouldn't be the worst thing, but I do like the idea of him having swords as an option, especially because he's got like A-rank swords. Like, he's good with swords too. He's not just good with lances. Like, he's almost up to A+ rank with swords as well. So, like, I don't know. But it is an option if we do want to go like the full lance route with Yuritsa. That is entirely a possibility. I don't know why I did that. I am thinking, though, I might want to actually start investing more into his reason. Because he can use magic. He can use magic in the Death Knight class. This knight in dark armor is able to use magic and can move him again after attacking. He's only got thunder right now, but if we could get him Thoron, because I'm pretty sure that's what we get at C rank. If we could get him to Thoron, that would be pretty crazy. I think I'm actually going to change his goals temporarily. I am going to... Yeah, I'm going to change his goals. I want him to be studying reason. I think we're going to keep lances, though, because I want to get to S+ rank with lances eventually. So I think we're going to cut swords for now. I was just talking about wanting to use swords, but we can go with that in whenever we do these individual sessions. I just want to get reason up to like C rank at least, so that we can get Thoron. Because I'm pretty sure we get Thoron then. And then once we're done with that, maybe I'll stop having him focus on reason. But this is at least a short-term idea. because I want him to get more magic, especially more powerful magic, because as we saw last episode, I believe. Yeah, it should have been last episode. We tried to use Thunder, but it just really wasn't dealing any kind of damage. Because some enemies have a decent amount of resistance now, so really Thunder is only viable against Fortress Knights. But even then, like, sometimes the Scythe of Asariel still does more. So, but if we could get him Thoron, that'd be pretty cool, because that would be some 3-range magic. Plus, it's more powerful in general. But anyways, enough about the lovely, amazing Yuritsa. Let's actually move on to other people instead. So I think Edelgard probably. Jeez, Edelgard's got some pretty low ranks for stuff. Yeah, I don't know why her stuff is so low. You'd think it would be higher. What is it right now? Axes and heavy armor. I mean, yeah. I guess we're just going to focus on axes, right? Because that is her, like, claim to fame right now. But I'm surprised she doesn't have a single A+. I'm kind of surprised by that. Maybe I guess I haven't been giving her enough of these, like, training sessions or whatever, because I'm kind of surprised. Maybe I was just focusing too hard on swords for a long time, which is entirely possible. But I definitely want her to focus mainly on axes, especially because she uses a mirror. But I mean, yeah, because Hubert over here, he's got A+ in Reason. And that's with me having, like, messed around with some other things, too, from time to time. Yeah, he's up to C rank in white magic. I think that's just funny to notice every time. I actually think I want to boot him up to B rank authority just because I can. See if he gets anything from that. Oh, dang it. 2 points off. Well, whatever. All he needs to do is get like 1 attack off with a battalion in formation, and then he should be good to go. What did you need, Ferdinand? I believe it's, what, A rank riding and A rank riding, A rank heavy armor, A rank axes? No, A armor, or B+ axe, A armor. Oh, Ferdinand. Well, this is a little awkward, isn't it? I guess axes because it's the farthest away. Well, yeah, it's going to be a bit. I think even if we get him to level 30, he's still not going to be at the point of being able to promote, just because he does not have what he needs. He needs to level up axes 3 more times and heavy armor 2 more times. So, a little bit of a problem there. Alright, who else do I want to do? So we could do Caspar, Bernadetta, Petra. Well, actually, those 3 are our main choices, because we're not really using the others that are fully motivated. We're not using Ana, Alois, or Manuela, and everyone else only has 2 instruction sessions or less. Let's definitely do Petra. We could do flying and try to get her up to C rank. I mean, honestly, I think we were talking about this last time, but really Falcon Knight wouldn't be a terrible thing. Oh, but lances. Ugh, that's disgusting. Her lances are only at E. You know how long that would take to get from an E to an A at this point? I'm pretty sure at this point we just commit to Swordmaster and or Assassin. So let's go with bow. Yeah, I don't foresee us being able to get to Falcon Knight with her. Unfortunately, it would be pretty great for her overall, but I just don't think. I think it's too late. I think we would have had to like start focusing heavily on that earlier. Bernadette is actually getting somewhat close to S rank bows. I mean, it's not like super close because it's still 267 points away, but like the bar itself is actually pretty far along. And if she keeps getting perfects like she's doing right now, oh my gosh. Okay, it ended. But man, that was like, what, 3 perfects in a row? Dang, Bernadetta. She wants to get to S rank bows. Although if everything is just crit plus 10 at S rank, that's actually not that great. I mean, it's good because if you use killer weapons, that's an automatic 35 crit plus whatever other crit you have from dexterity. And I don't know, does can I check this here? I don't think I can. I was wondering, does the I forget if Ferdinand doesn't need to be on this anymore. Actually, let's get him into heavy armor because we need him here. We'll have him and Edelgard work on this. And yeah, begin training. I was wondering if the, like, sword prowess, lance prowess, whatever, the prowess things, if they give crit or not. I don't think they do. I think they give hit, I think they give hit avoid and crit avoid, but I'm not sure. Focus purely on riding or riding and lance. I'm sure there's a reason I have you focusing purely on riding. There's probably a reason. There's almost definitely a reason. But I mean, you need both of these, but I think he needs riding more. That must be why he's focused on that, because otherwise I would just have him on lance and riding. So we'll just keep with what past me decided, because I'm sure I had a reason for it. And if not, I'm going to be kicking myself when this is done, because that's a wasted experience.
Put your heart into it, Ferdinand. It'll be over sooner if you do.
Yeah, put your heart and soul into it, Ferdinand.
Yes, right. I will try not to slow you down.
Nothing could slow me down for something trivial like this.
Dang, Edelgard. Destroy this man.
At least we didn't run into any issues.
It is my fault, I am afraid. I really dragged us down.
Dang, Ferdinand being a nice person? What is this? Yeah, Ferdinand's still got a long way to go. Linhardt's almost to S-rank white magic, which is pretty cool.
I'm getting the hang of it.
Oh, shoot! Dorothea learned Agnia's Arrow. I'm pretty sure that's one of the magic things that Rhea had. That's a really good magic. Agnia's Arrow. Dang. What is that? A+ for her? Is she an A+ for... Where is she? Oh, she's right here. Yeah, that is A+. Cool. I don't actually know how strong it is or what exactly it does. I just know it's one that Rhea had. And probably some other enemies that we've seen. I am curious, though. She does have a lot of magic now. Thunder, Thoron, Sagittae, Meteor, and Agnia's Arrow. Only 2 uses of Agnia's Arrow. But, oh, yeah, it is pretty strong. 16 might. Yeah, that is the strongest magic she's got by 6 points. It's 6 points stronger than Meteor. The most powerful form of black magic. A sweltering flame that reduces all to ash. 16 might, 70 hit, 5 crit. It's even got built-in crit. Same as Thunder and Sagittae. So not bad. I'm sure there are definitely some situations where we might need a little bit more firepower. Unfortunately, it weighs like 1,000,000 units. I don't know what you exactly would call the units of weight in this game. It's just 13 points of weight, I guess. So there's no way we're ever doubling anything with this equipped, because that's automatically slowing us down by 11 points of speed. So unless we were facing the world's slowest Fortress Knight with like actually 0 attack speed, I'm pretty sure we're never going to be doubling with Agnia's Arrow. Unfortunately, as that is. Speaking of which, do I even want to keep this speed ring on her? It was just on her temporarily so she could survive that one time, but I just never took it off. Is there anyone else I would rather give it to, is the question. Caspar's actually coming into his own here with speed. 24 is not bad. Not bad at all, but I do think I want him to be more bulky, so I'm going to leave that shield on him. If he keeps getting speed, though, that might not be bad. We could definitely put it on Petra and just make her absolutely, like, busted, like, speed-wise. Or we could put it on Felix and basically have 2 people the speed of Petra, which I feel like is probably better. 'Cause he's the one that originally had it anyway. Oh, I should go to the marketplace here quick before we go into Edelgard's paralogue. Definitely want to stop by the armory here. Actually, can we just repair some things? It's probably cheaper. And I would assume we have a decent amount of smithing stuff. I don't know exactly how much we have. Oh yeah, we have 26 smithing stones, so I think it would be easier to just repair a lot of these things. So I guess let's look from the top. Silver Sword could probably use a repair. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. What else? Silver Lance Plus. Throw that in the forge as well. I don't think we can do any more silver weapons. They take too much. Silver Gauntlets. Yeah, that's... We're probably just going to have to replace those. The Iron Bow, we can definitely do that. What else do we have? It's iron here. You're looking good. It's fine. Let's repair Ingrid's iron lance. Actually, we might be able to do one more iron thing. Never mind, doesn't matter. Alright, then I guess the only other thing I would say is... let's get Bernadetta a new silver bow. We might actually have one in the convoy lying around, so I'm going to check that first. Because that might just be a quick fix. We have a silver bow with 16 uses, a silver bow with 5 uses. Is there a way to combine these or no? I don't know if there is in this game. I mean, we could just take a silver bow. I guess 16 uses is alright. Take back the steel lance she had earlier in the last episode before we got rid of it. And I guess we're fine. Although I would actually prefer... The problem is we just ran out of smithing materials. Edelgard doesn't take that many hits, so I guess... or I guess she doesn't... I should say she doesn't use that many, like, combat arts. So her weapons don't deteriorate super quick. I mean, we are definitely going to use her here. Because we have to. I mean, we pretty much bring her all the time anyway, but... we are going to be attempting her paralogue here. Insurmountable, because I still really don't want to do this other paralogue here with Bernadetta and Petra. I really don't like it. I've heard this paralogue is supposedly very difficult, but, like, I don't know. I don't know, man. I really don't want to do Foreign Land and Sky until after we've done the Siege of Aryan Road. I would much rather wait until after this mission. So I think we're going to try Insurmountable. If this is the same situation, we'll back out and we'll do 2 regular auxiliary battles and then move on with the mission. So we can get more experience that way. But hopefully this one has a way to cheese it or something. Hopefully this one can actually be cheesed in some sort of way. But yeah, anyways... here it is. Paralogue, Insurmountable. As Edelgard works to reorganize the army after merging with Alliance troops, she receives an urgent message from Duke Goneril, whose forces guard Fódlan's Locket. Isn't that either Hilda's father or Hilda's father or brother? It's definitely Hilda's relative. Hey, sorry about killing your daughter. I apologize. It's you know... I didn't really want to. She was just kind of in the way and being very hard to deal with, so we kind of just had to end her. So, yeah, sorry about that.
Let's rethink the supply route now that the battle lines have moved. This one will be Hubert, and Count Burgleys will oversee this force here. Ah, Professor, is something wrong? Sorry, I thought I had a bit more time before the council meeting.
You never stop working.
True, though ideally I'd like to hand off anything I can to my subordinates.
Fair enough.
But while we're on the front lines, I can't help but worry about every little thing. Now, let's see.
Oh, hey, Hubert.
Your Majesty, an urgent matter.
What's happened?
There is an army from Almyran at Fódlan's throat. Reports indicate it is of appreciable size.
Dang it, why is there always Almyran armies at Fódlan's throat? If you guys don't know, there's actually a paralogue with Hilda, who we murdered, by the way. But yeah, Hilda actually has a paralogue where you have to help her defend Fódlan's throat from Almyran bandits. So it's like, why? Guys, you'd think they would have secured the area by now, but still an issue to this day, I guess. 5 years later. I mean, not that we actually saw it in this playthrough, but, you know, still. Fódlan's throat! What is that?
Mountain range runs along the border between Fódlan and Almyran. That mountain range is called Fódlan's throat. The sturdy fortress built within those mountains is called Fódlan's Locket.
You know, I bet you this is going to be the exact same map as that paralogue. I bet you it's going to be the same thing. This game, for some reason, I've noticed, loves to recycle maps. That's the one thing about this specific Fire Emblem game that's, like, a little bit, like, not a big fan. I mean, I don't know, maybe that's the case in other games, but I don't think I really remember that. I know there are cases where maps are recycled from other games. And usually that's only if they're in the same series, like Fire Emblem 1 and 3, or Fire Emblem, like, 6 and 7. I think both have, like, some maps where they reuse parts of a map from the first game in that series or something. I don't remember if 9 and 10 do that. I actually haven't finished Fire Emblem 10, so there could be a situation. I just don't remember. But yeah, I don't think there are any games that reuse like the same maps from within the game as much as this game does. It's actually like if I were to say like a big criticism of this game, I think it would be like lack of unique maps. I feel like that's one thing that this game could definitely improve upon.
It occupies the sole path through. The Church and the Alliance nobles built the Locket to safeguard against Almyran invasion.
Yeah, but apparently it doesn't deter them enough.
Normally, House Goneril watches over the fortress. In times of trouble, the lords join together to protect it. But I assume it would be too difficult to defend against this incursion with only the troops of Goneril.
The situation has been precarious for House Goneril since Holst fell ill.
Oh, Holst. I think that's actually Hilda's older brother. Also, why is he always ill? Why is he always ill when they need people to defend it? It's like, dude, please just stay healthy for 1 minute. Because I'm pretty sure in the Hilda paralogue, it's the same situation. It's like, dang, Holst is sick. Well, I guess we've got to do something about it. I see. I know who Holst is.
Holst is a formidable commander. It's only logical that House Goneril would struggle in his absence. The Alliance is shattered. They can't request soldiers from the surrounding wards.
So it's up to us.
The troops stationed there can't be relocated so easily. The best course of action is for us to go out there and deal with this ourselves. It's critical for us to protect that location. This is our chance to prove that we won't allow it to fall.
Yeah, I suppose this definitely will help give the Alliance, or the former Alliance lords, more faith in us. And they'll be like, huh, well,
Yes.
they actually know what they're doing.
It is to the benefit of our future governance not to abandon it. It seems this must be done. Will you assist us?
Absolutely, I will.
We'll depart after you finish making preparations. Move swiftly. We must move before the Almyran army crosses the throat.
Got it. Let's do this thing. Although what's funny is I'm pretty sure we could absolutely skip this paralogue with no repercussions whatsoever. Like, the Almyran forces would not actually break through and occupy that land, even if we didn't do this paralogue, which is interesting to say the least. I don't know. I guess maybe we assume that Edelgard and Hubert just go take care of that situation themselves and just say, screw Byleth. We gotta go now. I don't know. Maybe that's what happens. Maybe that's... Oh yeah, this is definitely the exact same map. Yep. This is the exact same map from the Hilda paralogue. 100%. Yep. At least the same map layout. It's not the same exact thing. The one on the Hilda route, or not the Hilda route, gosh. The one on the Hilda paralogue. Oh yeah, it's Nadir. A long time no see. Well, actually not really. It was what, chapter 14 when we destroyed him and Claude? But he's back. This time he's leading the invasion, so I guess that's a little bit more scary. Does he still have a brave bow, or brave axe? He does. He absolutely does. Oh boy. Although I think this time we actually might have someone that can take a hit. I think this time, I don't know, 72 twice. I don't know. Yuritsa maybe could take it. I don't know actually. Yuritsa might still not be able to. No, he can't. Thankfully we could probably just use someone like Byleth with a sword equipped and then have him hide in the woods or something, and then... Although, if Nadir actually really just doesn't move, this isn't an issue, because we just run up on him with a bow, and then he's just murdered, because he can't counter at 3 range. He does have a tomahawk, but doesn't really help him if we just have snipers sit 3 spaces away and shoot at him. I mean, Yeah, he's got this Aurora shield, but, like, still, I'm pretty sure Bernadetta could just absolutely murder him by herself. And plus, I guess if we have a sword user sitting in these woods, he really wouldn't have a chance. He's got 103 hit. Like, that's nothing, actually. It's pretty much nothing at this point in the game. Because, yeah, let's look at Petra. She's got 55 avoidance. If we threw her in the woods, that would be 85 avoidance. That would be almost 0 chance to hit her. It would be like 16% chance. Not going to happen. And especially not going to happen twice. Because if it did, I'm pretty sure I would throw my controller right out of my hands into the TV screen. And that would be the end of that. Oh, boy. Anyways. Oh, we can actually use 12 units. That's a very rare occurrence. What are the conditions? Can I actually check the conditions? Aha, I can. It's just defeat the enemy commander, or for us losing, that happens if Byleth or Edelgard falls in battle or a defended location is captured. I'm pretty sure these spaces... Whoops. Well, it won't let me move over, so I guess it's just these spaces right here. I'm pretty sure these are the ones we have to defend, because like I said, this is the exact same spot as in Hilda's route. Or, gosh, I keep saying route. She doesn't have a route. She's not that special. She's pretty cool and all, but she doesn't have her own route. In Hilda's paralogue, you have to defend this strip right here. So I would assume it's the same thing. Thankfully, they don't make you... thankfully, this one doesn't have the requirement that at least one of the allied units lives. Because that was an absolute pain. That's an absolute pain on Maddening mode. I actually did that in a different playthrough, my Blue Lions playthrough, because I actually recruited everyone. So I got Hilda, and I did her paralogue, and my gosh, it sucked. The green units were just absolutely terrible, and just asking to be killed. Thankfully, this time, it doesn't seem like that's the case. All we really have to do is just bait everyone in and kill them. And I assume there probably will be reinforcements of some sort, because if not, this will be the easiest thing probably of all time. But I don't know. Anyway, we do start with some green units. They're blocking the entry path, so I guess that's nice. If nothing else, they're there. Alright, anyways, I think we have a pretty good idea of what's going on. And actually, we have the perfect amount of everything right now. Because we get to, between our deployed units and our adjutants, we actually get to bring everyone we want to bring. I'm not sure what I'm going to do when we have 3 adjutants and 12 deployed. I guess Annette will get that last spot. Yeah, because I mean, everyone else is a lot weaker. Yeah. I don't know. I guess Annette will just get that last space. Or maybe Manuela just for the healing potential. I don't know. Yeah, I'm actually not sure. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. But, because I'm pretty sure at Professor level A or something, we get 3 adjutants. And so on maps like this one where you can deploy 12, you'll actually get a lot more... or you'll actually have a total amount of units being... 15. Anyways, okay, this is just a bridge. I was gonna say if these were stairs, that would really suck, but I think we can actually just have Yuritsa murder these bow knights, because if you remember correctly, Yuritsa has counterattack, which means he can counter from any distance. So these bow knights, which are usually an utter nuisance to us right now, I'm pretty sure are just going to be about the easiest thing we've ever dealt with. Because I'm pretty sure if we throw Yuritsa out here and kill this guy first, then these 2 other bow knights will just run up and try to shoot him and get themselves killed, which is just wonderful. Oh, and maybe even some other guys too. Oh, maybe we can even get some of these guys later on. Oh, it'll be just fantastic. Oh, it'll be so great. Oh, it'll be amazing. The only problem is if he gets hit too many times and dies, but Thankfully, he's got a lot of defense, so these guys are actually only doing, what, like 7 damage to him? Although they do 7 damage twice because they've got the stupid... oh, wait, no, never mind. That's attack speed of 22. I thought their avoidance was... I thought these two were switched for some reason. I thought his attack speed was 37. No, this is totally fine, yeah. They only do 7 damage to Yuritsa. That's actually just nothing. So, yeah, Yuritsa just absolutely mops the floor with these clowns. Unfortunately, they do have poison strikes, so we do have to keep an eye on that. But even so, Yuritsa should still be good, as long as we're not having him get hit by, like, 5 Bone Knights in one turn. If it's just 2 or 3, he should be able to hold down the fort. But I do think if we put him here, let's see. Can't zoom out anymore. So he's got 8 movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Dang it. Well, actually, we can just dance with Dorothea, though, so that's not really a big issue. So we can get him over there and kill this guy on the first turn if we want, which I think might not be a terrible idea. I should also send some other guys up here to help deal with this guy and this guy. And I also don't know... I don't know how much these guys are going to be running out. Ooh, Mortal Savant. Or Savant. Savant? I don't really know how to pronounce it. That's, I mean, I guess that's some decent damage, but they are fairly slow. So, actually, that might not be terrible. I don't know. I guess it just depends on how many of these guys all come at us at once. I think we're going to need Yuritsa to just be, like, doing absolutely everything for us, because that's just how it goes, I guess. Alright, so who do I want to send to the north? To the east, I already know I'm sending Yuritsa. That's pretty much a done deal at this point. Dorothy's going to dance for him. Also, who's going to go to the south? The south, I'm actually not too concerned about the south, though, because I'm pretty sure on turn 2 I can send Yuritsa down to get the rest of the Bone Knights to just shoot at him. So I think it's the north that I'm primarily concerned about. The north and the center, I think, are the two I'm most concerned about. So, yeah, the question is, who do I send to the north? I guess Petra, because she doubles both of these guys and is just really good against them in general, I feel like. So we'll send Petra to the north. I guess we can send Ferdinand too, because he's got Swift Strikes. Felix also doubles them. And then I guess we will send... do I want... the question is, do I want to bring Hubert or do I want to bring Lysithea? Well, he's got 35 magic. Lysithea has 31 magic. She's got the Caduceus Staff, but I could just as easily give that over to Hubert. In fact, I think I will leave Hubert on and give him the Caduceus Staff. I think I absolutely will do that. I think that's 100% the case. Oh, that's also why he had so much magic might. It's the magic staff. But you can't have both equipped at the same time, I don't think. Oh, wait, no. His magic was that high, plus the magic staff. Oh my gosh, Hubert. You're ridiculously strong. But yeah, with the Caduceus Staff, now he'll have some magic that's even 4 range. Yeah, Meyer will be 4 range now, which is pretty crazy. Yeah, I think that's what we want to do. So I'll send Hubert to the north as well. And then the majority of the rest of these units will stay toward the center and then maybe help out with the south if they start overrunning the place. Linhard is mainly just going to be using Physic a lot, I feel like. Sylvain and the rest. Let's see. Edelgard, Sylvain, Bernadetta, Dorothea, Caspar, Linhard. I guess they can all just try to stay toward the center and maybe the south. And I think that should be good. I hope that these 4 can help. I think that these 4 will be able to do stuff up here. I guess it depends on how long this guy lives. He's pretty bulky, actually, all things considered. He's got 23 attack speed and 31 protection. So I'm pretty sure he actually lives a hit from both of these guys. Yeah, just barely because of Poison Strike being a nuisance, but I'm pretty sure he lives a hit from both of these guys, which is pretty nuts. And he's not in range for anything else, so I don't know. If there are reinforcements on this map, then it definitely will be a pain, but I don't think, at least from what I'm seeing, hopefully it won't be as bad as what I was hearing at first anyway.
Let's help the soldiers of House Goneril withdraw.
Alright, let's do it.
The Black Eagle Strike Force will protect Fódlan's Locket.
Support! We're saved!
Wait, no! I didn't say you could do that.
Reinforcements, and that flag belongs to the Imperial Army.
Well,
Ha! A fine enemy indeed.
well, that throws a wrench in my plans.
Strike the Locket and make a name for yourself. No need to be shy. Strike all at once.
We
Well.
fight to protect Fódlan. If the defensive line is broken, we fail.
Well
Our
then,
enemies are many, but we can use the terrain to our advantage and stop them where they stand.
right, the Almyran army is approaching. Do not allow them to capture the defended location. Yeah, when he said all at once, that's, you know, I'm not so sure I like that. If that's actually 100% the truth, I am going to be very upset. If he literally means all at once and every single last one of these guys comes charging at us. Cause, I mean, if we're being technically honest here, that's a terrible strategy in the sense of Nadir's leadership, because he's just having a million people get slaughtered for the hopes that one person breaks through Fódlan's Locket. But gameplay-wise, yeah, that would be the greatest move he could ever make, is if he actually just threw every single last enemy at us until one eventually breaks through, because if a single enemy gets through here, we lose. Yeah, we lose if even a single enemy touches this space, which is kind of ridiculous if you think about it. It's like, yeah, I mean, I'm sure one soldier could do a decent amount of damage, but I'm sure those 4 guys we just sent out could just stand right behind the gate. And, you know, if one guy breaks through, they can all just gang up on him, 4 people at once, do an ultra gambit, and then just end their existences. But no, you know, that would be too simple. So, you know, why would that be the case? Also, why are these giant birds on the Almyran army side? That makes literally 0 sense to me. Because I get earlier on in the game when, like, those who slither in the dark have, you know, have the beasts on their side, have the demonic beasts on their side. But why the Almyran army? Like, how were they able to convince these how did they convince these monsters to fight for them? What the heck? That doesn't even make sense. That just seems like poor game design. I mean, I guess maybe the Wyvern riders found a way to tame them somehow. Holy crap, this guy's holding an energy drop. You know, I totally forgot steel was even a thing until, like, just that second. I guess I haven't really been checking. But yeah, there are, I guess... Is there something here? No, that was just there's an energy drop. Holy crap, wait, there's a lot of goodies here that you can steal. I don't know that we're going to be able to steal all this stuff, though. I don't even think we brought someone with steel. I mean, Byleth technically has steel, but it's not equipped right now. Yeah, there's a Seraph Robe and energy drop. And what was the last thing? I forget where it was located. It was something less useful, like, what was it, like a goddess icon or something? Let me find them again. Energy drop, goddess icon. Yeah, goddess icon, I mean, luck is cool and all, but I don't really care all that much. I don't know, does anyone have steel on them? Petra, do you have steel? I don't think I have steel. I really don't. Yeah, no, I've got lock touch, and I've got stealth on Felix, but I don't have steel. Question is, do I want to Yeah, let's retreat. I wanna actually bring steel. Because I didn't realize there were gonna be goodies for me to steal. I just didn't, I don't know, it's like I don't see this as being like one of those games where you steal a lot, but I guess technically if they give you the ability, it makes sense. Although now we gotta skip through all this, which is just absolutely great. I wish they let you like press the skip button if you've already seen this, but no, they really don't. Oh, yeah, we've already seen all of this. Let's do this. I really just want to have steel again. Come on, guys. It would be really cool if you could actually just switch your abilities mid-battle, which, I mean, to me would make some kind of sense because it's not like, you know, there's a bunch of CDs that they just inject into the sides of their head to make them remember these abilities. This isn't Pokemon with the TMs, you know, they don't shove a disc somewhere inside of them to make it happen. I mean, I'm pretty sure they just have a bunch of abilities they remember, but only certain ones can be active at a time, because if not, this game would be busted and Byleth would be like the greatest the greatest character of all time. I mean, I get it, but it's kind of strange that they, you know, only remember all of these things. They can only remember 5 of them at a time. It's like, it's too hard to remember, you know, how to use a lance, how to use a bow, how to brawl, how to use reason, how to have faith, how to lead people. You know, doing all those things while also remembering how to wield a sword, break axes, having sacred power, and then, you know, having extra HP and speed. I don't know. It's really just so the game's not broken. Can you imagine if Byleth actually just actually had all of these abilities, including these ones, all active at the same time? It would be pretty crazy. Question is, what do I want to get rid of for steel? We could get rid of HP plus 5, I guess. I don't really see a situation where it's like that extra 5 HP is critical. How much do you want to bet they moved my units around? I'm pretty sure they did. Yep. Oh, absolutely they did. Whatever. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's correct. Yeah, that all looks fine. Yeah, we're just going to bring steel on Byleth in the off chance we're able to find an opportunity to steal some of these things. The one I would like the most is probably the energy drop. Or, no, the Seraph Robe. Seraph Robe and then probably the energy drop. The Goddess Icon, we're not going to be super, like, try hard about the Goddess Icon. If it's a very difficult situation to get that, I'm not necessarily going to go after it. But I might be willing to risk it a little bit more for a Seraph Robe or an energy drop, so we just got to remember where they are. Seraph Robe is the bottom right Wyvern who has a battalion. Let's see, the top right Wyvern who has a battalion has the energy drop, and then this Bow Knight with a battalion has the Goddess Icon. Oh, I was gonna say, is it only the people that have battalions? But no, this guy has a battalion, but no items. But yeah, this guy has a battalion. Huh. Well, in any case, most of them are in pretty easy to find spots. Bottom right, top right, and then where's the last guy? Bottom middle. Bottom right, bottom middle, and top right are the ones of importance. Alright, cool. So now that we have steel equipped, let's do this for real this time.
It seems the
Yes. Now you guys can run away like the pussies you are. You know, we really could have used your help. You were actually decent units. But apparently we just let them have a break, even though they had full stamina.
If the defensive line is broken, we
They had full stamina. Yes. We've seen this once before. But yeah, they had full stamina. It's not like they were, like, you know, about to collapse. They all had full HP. You know, if any of them had battalions, they were fully stocked. You know, they were good to go, and then they saw us, and they were like, I'm not risking my life. I'm out of here. Have fun. It's like, you jerks. Anyway, I think we're going to use the Busted Yuritsa strat like I was talking about. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so He's 2 spaces shy. So we'll move him 2 spaces. Let's actually make sure he's got good items. Yeah, the Spear of Assel probably just murders them all in one hit, I would assume. Yeah, I don't think we really need to swap any of his items out. So we'll do that. And then we will dance for him. And send him on a murdering rampage. Who else? So it's just these 2 Bow Knights, which is perfect. Because that's really all we need. Is just the Bow Knights to attack him. Oh yeah, Spear of Assel, 1 shot. So those other 2 Bow Knights will run up on him and get 1 shot as well. Which will be absolutely amazing. And then I guess we can physic him up after that. And then that's 3 Bow Knights taken out without any issues, really. Because Yuritsa is just the most busted unit of all time. Man, it's a good idea we played this route. It's a good idea we picked this route in specific. Oh, because Yuritsa is a thing of beauty. Although, to be fair, in the Blue Lions route, Dedue is also really, really good because his defenses are off the charts, so he can pretty much tank everything. Although I still think Yuritsa is a bit better. I still think Yuritsa is probably the best unit in the entire game, honestly. Because he has counterattack. I'm pretty sure if you use DLC, I think Death Knight is one of the classes that is available, like as a DLC only type thing. If you do the side story, I think you can unlock Death Knight. But in terms of like, if you're not using DLC, like me, I'm not using the DLC classes or whatever. In that situation, then Yuritsa is the only one with access to the Death Knight class, and therefore, with the way I'm playing this, Yuritsa is probably the most busted unit in the entire game. Alright, but now that this guy ran away like a little pussy, I think we're gonna have to rethink how we're gonna do this. Because this is a little bit of an issue. How fast is this guy? 22 attack speed. 22 attack speed. Dang it, Hubert, why are you so slow? If he was a little bit faster, we could actually throw him out there and have him absorb one of the hits. Because he could actually counterattack with Meyer, because that can hit from 4 spaces away. He's the only person that would actually be able to counterattack a Bow Knight from its furthest distance away, obviously other than Yuritsa. So actually Hubert could probably pretty much do the exact same thing with counterattack. As counterattack because of having the Caduceus Staff and Meyer equipped. But Yuritsa can do it endlessly because obviously Hubert eventually runs out of magic, whereas Yuritsa can just do it with whatever. But in any case, we're going to have to bait these 2 in with someone. Although, this actually isn't too bad, I don't think. Honestly, we could probably use Edelgard. 38 protection. Yeah, she only takes 8 damage plus Poison Strike if we've got the Rapier equipped. So, I think we're going to do that. That's definitely going to be the play. Now, I don't know if these guys start moving in right away. I don't think we need to send anyone down here specifically. We can just wait a turn or 2 for them to come up at us. Honestly, I'm not super in a hurry to run my guys out there. Because honestly, Yuritsa is just pretty much going to own everyone. I guess we're just going to leave like the most important. I should have used Rally on Edelgard. Well, actually no. She's not counterattacking, so I guess it doesn't matter. Honestly don't think we're going to even need Hubert up there. Send Hubert down toward the middle, I guess. Who else? Felix, I actually might want to send him down here because there's these 2 axe users. Like I said, I do want to wait for them to come to us, but
What's the plan?
I don't want to run away too far and then have to come all the way back because I feel like that's kind of pointless. So let's do something like this for right now. Obviously, we can always rewind time and take a different strategy. Oh, yeah, yep, definitely reinforcements. Of course, why not? Why wouldn't there be? I had a feeling there was going to be something. Otherwise, this looked way too easy. Especially with Yuritsa. Yeah, no. Oh my gosh, this is almost just unfair. This is almost unfair. He had a 21% chance to hit me. I mean, he was in the forest, so he actually made a good play there. But dang. Dang, yeah. Oh, okay, this guy's in a thicket, so there's a better chance we don't. Oh, nope, this is Yuritsa. He don't care. He really does not care. He just murders absolutely everyone he pleases. And we dodge a 54. Okay. This luck is a bit too good. I'm a little skeptical of what's going on here. I'm a little bit skeptical, not gonna lie. That was a little bit too good. Anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We could actually kill this guy with Yuritsa and then take a bunch more. We could also throw him out into the woods and then just say everyone's dead. And just say everyone dies. I don't really want to bait in these demonic beasts right now. It might be a better idea not to. Although I'm not sure. Well, in any case, how do I want to deal with this Bow Knight up here? Oh, and there's another one on the way, too. Great. Is there... Can Edelgard actually take 2 plus a Bow Knight? Let's see, 38. So she takes 38 from the warrior. Plus 8 plus 10. So that's 56. She would... Nah, she can't. She can't because this Bow Knight might attack first, which would be a bit of an issue. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Can Ferdinand kill this guy in one go? It does not look like that would be the case, unfortunately. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Although... Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we could actually have Dorothea dance for him. So Ferdinand actually can kill this guy, no problems. Yeah. I think that's what we'll do then. I think that's what our plan will be up here, is to swift strikes. Yeah, let's do that with the Steel Lance. So we just need to land 3 out of 4 hits, basically, because we're going to have 4 19s. We need to land 3 of them. We've already landed 2, so the odds are in our favor right now. So now we'll send Dorothea up here, dance for Ferdy. And then he should go ahead and be able to finish the job here. Although I could just use the Silver Lance instead of 4 uses of my Steel Lance, which I think is a better trade-off. So let's do that.
If I live, I fight.
Alright, cool. So that made that situation a lot easier. Now this guy, thankfully, actually... Surprisingly, the Bow Knight can actually outrange this guy, which is just ridiculous. But yeah, the Bow Knight actually has more range than this guy, even though he's 5 spaces closer. That's just insane how much range these Bow Knights have, which makes it even more important that Yuritsa just absolutely demolishes them. So I think we're just going to have Edelgard do the same thing. We'll throw Petra up here. Now the question is, who do I want to have take the hits up here? We could have Sylvain do it. That's who they're going for right now. And I mean, it's only a 42% chance to hit him. Although we could also just use Felix instead, who has more evasion, because that's 28. That's 28 versus 51. That's 23 more evasion. So that would be 119. 1 hit of 19%. So Felix would actually have a really good chance to dodge that. And these guys are so far behind because of how fast this Bow Knight moves that really we'd only be dealing with the Bow Knight on the next turn. So I think that's what we're going to do. And actually, if we put Sylvain, I don't know. Actually, short spear's not gonna make a difference because of how much range these bow knights have. Oh shoot, he's changing his target. If we wait, why is that? Oh, because he doesn't want to take a shot from 4 away, I guess. Well, if we take everyone else out of his range... If everyone else is out of his range, then that's just fine. Question is, do I want to take Byleth out of here? I mean, honestly, Yuritsa's doing just fine by himself. These Wyverns are going to be an issue at some point. The reinforcement ones, anyway. These two, and then... What is it? These two? But they're still fairly far away. And I guess if we keep the majority of our units bunched up in the center, anything that comes close will just instantly get murdered. I mean, I don't really want to have Yuritsa out here all by himself, but I think that's honestly just the plan. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nah, it's 8 either way. Problem is, if I have him just go for these guys straight, it's going to be a bit of an issue. Because then we'll be attracting the beast, and I really don't want to attract the beast. Let's turn this guy off. So I could totally throw him in these woods with a with the silver sword. I mean, he doubles these guys with the silver sword, right? Because if we do that, or actually, can I do that with the iron sword? No, it would have to be something else. Silver sword does take care of them. Let's see, that would be 2, 4, 6, 8. Maximum of 8 uses, so it won't break if I throw him here. And he really shouldn't have a good chance of dying here, because he's got about like a 37% chance, and then like, 13s or something. Yeah, he should have like no chance of dying here. So Yuritsa's pretty set. These guys might try to fight him in the woods, which would be a little annoying, but honestly, I don't think it's that big of a deal. I mean, I could have Byleth come kill this guy, but the problem is then the Bow Knights and the Mortal Savant would come after him instead. But yeah, all these hits are less than 50% chance, so I'm not too concerned about it. I think I'm just going to have Yuritsa versus the world up there. Yeah, this is what I was saying. Is like Yuritsa needs to become the unit that can just go out by himself and just tear things up while the rest of the units stay behind and clean up the others. 'Cause usually that's how things go in like Fire Emblem games on super hard difficulties, is that you just have like 1 or 2 units that take on the entire world, and then there's a few that just and then the majority of the rest of your units are just like, hey, we'll take care of the scraps, and just barely hang on for dear life for relevance. That's pretty much just how it goes, I feel like. Yeah, I guess the rest of our guys will just sort of chill here and wait for Yuritsa, provide him with physics, and maybe Byleth will run out there eventually once the coast is clear, because he'll definitely do really good against these wyverns that are spawning everywhere. We just need to get rid of all these dang Bow Knights, because they can and will destroy Byleth. I mean, he's got a good chance of dodging, but the problem is he doesn't counterattack, and then it just gets to the point where he's not really doing anything, whereas Yuritsa can pretty reliably take care of them, as we have seen. Unfortunately, if they do run into the woods like this, it is a bit of an issue. But oh my gosh, Yuritsa, who are you? What is this man doing? This is insane. Okay, there we go. There, that's more what I was expecting. Okay. So, he's not invincible, but he's very close. Yeah, Mortal Savants are just pretty bad, honestly. They're not super great. Edelgard is out here just dodging absolutely everything, and it is a pleasure to watch. So Almyran's soldier barely lives, unfortunate for us. This hits Felix. Okay, good. If it hit Felix, I'd be pretty upset, but he dodges it. which is really good for us, of course. Now what? Honestly, well, let's see. If we take care of this guy, where does everyone else go? Oh my lord. Why do these bonets... It's like, no, it's not the snipers. You'd think it would be the sniper that gets here, but no, it's this bow knight. He runs all the way around and then just shoots all the way over here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, if Bernadetta can snipe him with a Deadeye from right here, then that's totally safe to do so. Because I kind of want to pick one of them off. And I'm thinking Yuritsa kills this guy with the Spear of Aslan, and we can actually use that now because this guy will be dead. And he was the only reason I didn't want to use that spear specifically, because it would he would have a really good chance to hit us, and I was a little worried that we might end up dying. But yeah, with the Spear of Aslan, we pretty much just like mess everyone up. So I think that's what we do. So yeah, I think we go for the Spear of Aslan on this guy, and then we have Bernadetta try to Deadeye this guy. But let's see what if we can actually make that happen first. It's a 75% chance with the Iron Bow Plus. I don't think it's going to be more accurate with anything else, so let's just do that. It's a 75% chance. Yeah, we land it, which is great. She's getting close to level 30, which means she could become a Bow Knight herself if we wanted her to. I'm pretty sure she's close to being able to become one. I'm not sure if she has all of the requirements that she would need for that, but she is dang near close. That is for sure. Because, yeah, most of this purple range over here is just from this Bow Knight and this Bow Knight. Because we have this guy on, so we already know where he can hit. Yeah, and it just looks like these Wyverns are going to be a constant pain that we have to just deal with. I'm hoping that these guys are on a time limit and they only spawn for a certain amount of time, but knowing this game, I really wouldn't be surprised if it's just they keep spawning until you win the map. Thankfully, it does seem like this is a cheesable map, though, because it says defeat the enemy commander, so if we really need to, we can use one of those super busted strategies where we just clear enough path for Linhardt to just get basically to the center of the map and then warp one of our best units over here, and then warp Dorothea dances for him and he warps another one over here, and then they just both combine to take down Nadir. He does have a lot of avoidance though, which is pretty annoying, I will say. He also has Defiant Avoidance, so we have to kill him when he's at more than 25% HP. But honestly, if we put Byleth here or something and then use like the Brave Sword, Brave Sword versus Brave Axe, and then have Edelgard like finish up with like a mirror or something, or maybe even a combat art, or maybe even a gambit, I was going to say. Probably Byleth plus Edelgard. I mean, honestly, we could try Yuritsa too, but I actually think Byleth Edelgard might be a little bit better just because Yuritsa is much better with lances than swords, and obviously Nadir is just going to absolutely destroy lances. Although I don't think he actually has Lancebreaker. Yeah, surprisingly. He does have Pavis, though, which is really annoying. Chance to reduce sword, lance, axe, brawling damage by half. That's a 32% chance, so that is a bit annoying. It's definitely a bit annoying. He also has Desperation, but that's only for him initiating combat, so I guess that's less of an issue. But I'm getting way ahead of myself because we are not quite there yet. Alright, first of all, where can these guys hit is the first question. Thankfully, I don't think these guys have... They do not have close counter, which makes them a whole heck of a lot easier to deal with. Actually, Hubert is probably... No, actually, wait. They have 4 range. And also, we have terrible accuracy. I mean, he has terrible accuracy as well, but... Yeah, I don't know that I trust that. Alright, then what do I want to do? What do I want to do down here? Because I want to try to stay... Actually, this guy doesn't even double Edelgard, which is pretty insane. So we could actually throw her up here and then block the path, because she does not actually get doubled by the Mortal Savant. And that's pretty crazy, but that is definitely the truth. And then maybe between everyone else they can kill... Alright, yeah, let's deal with the northern section first. We also get a very unnecessary crest activation. Yeah, I'm more concerned about what's going on up here. Yeah, we could definitely kill this guy in 2 goes with Petra. Although if she gets hit, that makes things a little bit more difficult. Yeah, Ferdinand can kill this guy, Petra can kill this guy, plus Dorothea, although we could try throwing Hubert up here instead. Yeah, he's actually a lot more accurate on this guy, and he does not have to worry about getting counterattacked. So that's actually a lot better, because we might actually be able to use Dorothea down here now on Sylvain, and that could actually make this a lot easier to deal with. Yeah. Alright, cool. So yeah, then I think Ferdinand takes this guy down right here. You kidding me? We're going to have to use Swift Strikes? Actually, Tempest Lance. But Swift Strikes... Surprisingly, Swift Strikes actually takes up less uses. Yeah, let's use Swift Strikes with the Steel Lance Plus. If we miss, then we might have to use Dorothea up here. Yeah, we might have to use Dorothea up here, unfortunately. I mean, we could just block this guy, but the problem is then he could hit Hubert. I'm not really worried about Ferdinand, but Hubert could get hit, and that would be a problem for sure. This guy has a very large chance to crit us, but thankfully he does not have Vantage, so we can just take him out with 1 hit of the Silver Sword Plus. End his existence real quick. And then it does look like we're going to have to use Dance up here, unfortunately, because Ferdinand was so great and decided to miss his attack thing. So, yeah. Good job, Ferdinand. Whatever. Now we can slaughter him with the Iron Sword, so I guess it's not a complete loss. Send him back down here. I mean, if we're being real, I guess it's not a big deal if we throw Felix. Actually, he's got 59... He can live anything, any attack that's 58 power or less, because he's got 43 HP plus 16 protection, which is 59. So actually he can live a hit from one of these Axemen. And they wouldn't honestly have that great of a chance to attack him anyway. But I'm just saying this because I think we're going to have to use him plus Sylvain. I think him plus Sylvain is going to have to be the way we go about this. So, I mean, we could use the Lance of Ruin. We could definitely do that, but that's very inaccurate, and I think it would actually just be better to use Night Kneeler with the Steel Lance. Right? Because, yeah, 67, I don't really trust that. 77 is a little bit more tolerable, so we'll go for that instead. And then we'll throw Sylvain right here, and then what we can actually do after that... And yeah, honestly, Caspar could live a hit too, so I guess I was worrying a bit too much about the situation down here. I don't think it's I don't really think it's that big of a deal. Yeah, if we miss one of these, then I guess Caspar... Well, let's actually... Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4... I don't know, actually, if he does that. Oh, well, we can see if he can make it. Oh, he actually has 6 movement? I thought he had 5. Oh, that's perfect. Yeah, because he should be able to live a hit. Although, he might have to unequip his steel shield and also use something a bit lighter. Like unarmed. He might have to go unarmed for this one. Actually, if he went unarmed, he would actually already be at his fastest speed. Well, I guess let's see what 258s, I mean, that's a decent chance. If we took off his steel shield, that would get him up to 21 attack speed. I guess how accurate is he with the mace? Because the mace would actually be fine. If we use Smash, that's an 84. I think I'd rather do an 84 than 258s. So let's unequip this real quick. And then use the mace, because that puts us at 22 attack speed. We do not get doubled by this guy. We definitely live, because Caspar is pretty thick. Yeah, now we just need to land this 84, and then we're good to go. Alright, perfect. We did not miss an 84, because that would have been a bit annoying. So yeah, this guy goes for 31 on Caspar, but that should not be a big deal. We'll send Byleth down this way to help the rest of these guys take care of business. And then I guess next step is Linhart physics up Yuritsa almost all the way to full. And then Yuritsa kills the Bow Knight. And then we should be good.
Understood.
Yeah. The Spear of Asla really needs to get repaired soon. This thing is way too good because it's effective on riders. This thing is way too good. Anyways, kill another man with Yuritsa because why the heck not? Stay in the forest because that's definitely the safest. Ooh, that's Well, I do think it's actually better to put him here. So I really don't want to attract that demonic beast yet. Although, nah. Yeah, let's put Yuritsa over here actually. I do not want to attract that demonic beast. And we should be able to live these 3 bow hits anyway, because they should not be that strong. Even more of these guys, they are actually just never ending, but as long as we're using really fast sword users, they shouldn't be too big of an issue. Yeah, I'm definitely getting the feeling that this map might be one of those where we have to warp cheese, so we might not actually get the chance to get those treasures after all, unfortunately, but I do think survival is a bit more important. I would say, dang, we dodged that 74? Let's go, Caspar. So yeah, this is obviously not an ideal situation. They are in the woods and we are not, but there's really not too much I could do about it. Yuritsa stopped being absolutely godlike, unfortunately. And he's not hitting all those attacks anymore. But he's got a 50-50 shot here, so maybe he'll do something. There we go. That's the Yuritsa I wanted to see. And that works anyway because the Bow Knight was a little bit more annoying. Oh my gosh, the demonic beast is moving. Although it's only one of them, so it's not as big of an issue as it could have been, I guess. Looking on the bright side. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These guys move 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think if we move Yuritsa here, he can take these hits from the snipers. And let's see, 1, 2, 3. No, I think they won't actually even be in the forest anymore, which is perfect. Can we kill them with an iron sword? We cannot. I need to get him I need to get him some steel weapons, I think. You can kill them with the silver sword. We're going to be burning a lot of that silver sword, unfortunately, but I think that's what we want to do. Whoops, that was one too far. Let's put him here. He should be able to draw in both of those bow users, but also not drawing in the wyverns yet. I mean, the wyverns will keep coming at us, but they won't actually attack Yuritsa this turn, which is good for us. And then we want to keep Bernadetta like right outside of range so that she can help out with the wyverns that are coming. Between her and Yuritsa, they should be able to do quite a bit of work. Probably not everything, but quite a bit. Ooh, these guys are actually pretty scary against Edelgard. Not gonna lie, yeah, they are. Whoa. Yikes. Okay, this is a bit of a precarious situation, I would say. Thankfully, I think we can get out of it. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Thankfully, I think Dorothy can actually live a hit from this guy. Let's see, 12 might. 48. Yeah, she can definitely live a hit from this guy. Because I think she's going to have to take one. Anyway, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 or 7. Okay. So Hubert's got to move out of the way. We can rally Ferdinand for the heck of it. But we absolutely have to get out of the way. Because Edelgard can't live these hits. So yeah, I guess... Oh boy. We're going to have to be on Wyvern duty here for quite some time. Oh, I hope these guys stop spawning after a while, or we're going to have to start, like, meeting them in the middle and, like, stopping them. Otherwise, this is just going to be an endless onslaught of these guys, and it's going to be really hard to deal with them. Like, we can do it, but it's just going to be an absolute pain, and I really just don't want to. At least these guys, like, cut up to the middle and then move over, so it's giving me a little bit more time to deal with it. But yeah, man, this might this might be a little bit annoying. I'm definitely thinking we're gonna have to try to cheese this map at some point. Unless this map pulls a fast one on me like the Bernadetta Petra one and is just like, oh, you know what? This actually isn't a defeat the commander map. This is a route map, and then I will just cry because I don't want to deal with this. Is this a ballista or something? It is a ballista. Not that I really think it matters, but let's make sure you're not equipped on something stupid. Okay, she's on Thunder. That's good. Yeah, because she doesn't get doubled. I was going to say, if she's on Meteor, that's a bit of an issue. But thankfully, she's not. So we can stand here. We can actually equip the Iron Bow to help Dorothea be a little bit more accurate. Maybe. Actually, we don't have 3 range, so it doesn't matter. But we can just stand here anyway. Alright. Situation in the south now. Not going to lie, things down here are a lot better. Things down here are definitely going a lot more smoothly. Byleth can probably do a number to these guys. Yeah, he can actually just straight up one-round these guys with the Silver Sword. Which I don't know that I want to do, but I might. Right, yeah, we can't really switch to anything else with Caspar. Give this kill to Caspar, although I want to give a kill to Felix, kind of, because he's level 28. Although, I guess I don't really have any big plans for him when he reaches level 30, so I think it's probably better to give it to Caspar anyway. Let's just give him these silver gauntlets and punch this guy to death.
You're all going down.
Alright, now, if I could give this to Sylvain instead of Byleth, it's probably better, but I don't really foresee it. Well, unless I can leave him at 14, which I probably can. No. Well, we could just throw a hand axe at him for some chip experience. For the heck of it, why not? There we go. Hey, we got B rank riding, so you know what? I guess you could say it was worth it. Anyways, now let's Silver Sword this guy into oblivion. And we get hit by the 33 because... Although I guess it's fair. We learned Astra with Byleth. I guess it's fair because we did dodge like absolutely everything with Yaritza earlier. And we were also landing like ridiculous... We were landing like 30s and a bunch of ridiculous things, so... You know what? I guess I can't complain too much. I really can't. So I guess let's just rally up Dorothea because I can't really think of anyone else that I can rally. Let's see, how much do these guys do to Yaritza? That's 46, so 7 plus basically 18. So 25 plus another 7. Yeah, he lives. He's fine. So I'm actually going to heal Byleth instead. Yeah. Definitely thinking we're gonna have to try to find a way to warp cheese this. Yeah, if these guys keep spawning, well, actually, that was only one guy that spawned. If the spawning slows down like that, then we can definitely make progress. We'll just have to take on this first onslaught. But if they start spawning much less quickly, then we'll be in a much better situation. All right, yeah. These guys are going to run at Yuritsa, and unless we get unlucky, they should just kill themselves on him. So as long as we land 2 more 77s, we do. Perfect. And that is yet another kill for our boy Yuritsa. This guy goes for Dorothea. Even if he crit, we would have lived, which is pretty awesome. Yeah, this guy is going to keep moving toward us. Oh, no, no, no. That's not good. They've got 2 of them moving at us now. Is this guy going to move on the next turn then? If so, that's going to be a bit of pain. At least these guys, we can cut off their movement pretty easily. They're not that scary because they only have 34 attack power, so honestly, like, Yuritsa just actually takes nothing from them. Like, legitimately, he just takes 0 from them. So, yeah, he's actually really good against them. Turn this guy on as well. And these 2. Alright, we have a little pocket of area that we can use to fight these guys with Bernadetta, which is good. Where's Dorothea? She's up here. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to use Dorothea on Bernadetta here, I don't think. We can definitely kill... We can definitely kill these guys with, or at least one of these guys with Bernadetta, but I'm not sure about the other. I mean, Yuritsa can do a number, and then maybe, whoops, maybe Sylvain does something. I mean, he could technically one-shot if it wasn't for the fact that it's a 44% chance to hit. Huh. Well, it's another option. I guess if we danced for Felix... If we danced for Felix and then have him run here and then kill this guy after Yuritsa chips him down. Yeah, I think that's the play. We're running a bit long here, I think. We're getting close to the stopping point, is what I was trying to say. It's been almost an hour and a half, I think, and I think this will probably be the last turn, and then we will call it for today and finish up in the next episode. Yeah, hopefully these guys stop spawning so much, because if they stop spawning, like if it's only like 1 or 2 spawning every turn, it's fine. 4 a turn was like is unbearable if that keeps happening. And best of all would be if they just stopped spawning after a while altogether. That would be the best thing that could possibly happen. But I don't know that I'm going to get my hopes up. The situation up here is really bad. Well, let's see. 1, 2, 3. How much can Hubert do to these guys? I don't suppose he can actually do damage with a bow? Holy crap, 16 damage with a bow? Hubert, who are you? He can almost one-shot these guys, but unfortunately that doesn't really cut it. That doesn't really cut it. I still think we can figure something out up there, though. Anyways, who do I want to heal? Probably Yuritsa. Let's have him attack first, then, if we're gonna heal him. You could break this silver sword, but I don't think it's really worth it. So let's just use a regular hit of the silver sword. He didn't get a 2% crit, so that's nice. Yeah, I'll move him here, and then we'll actually just use Linhardt to heal him up the normal way so that we can conserve physics for later. Let's see. I might have messed up a little bit because I don't think Felix can actually get there now. But it's definitely still doable. I think. I'm not sure, though. I might have screwed up. Let's see. He takes down the Mortal Savant. Actually, how much does this guy do to Edelgard? 56 times 2. 56. 36 damage. So she lives. She can live 1. So if I have her kill the Mortal Savant, and then Hubert, Petra, Ferdinand take care of the rest of these guys. I don't know that that's actually going to be able to happen, but maybe. I think it could work. Although, well, actually, it doesn't matter. Yeah, we can use a mirror. We can definitely use a mirror. Because we have plenty of Umbral Steel. And we get doubled either way, so this is just kind of how it has to be. It's the only way we can one-shot this guy. So let's do it. And we actually heal ourselves back up to full, so that's pretty cool. We would have lived either way. Actually, it's not full, but whatever. We would have lived either way, but I will definitely take it. What the heck? Wait. Why can you move again? What am I missing? If the attack hits, unit can move again. Wait, are you telling me I didn't know about this? This whole time? You're joking. Wait, it's that good? I didn't know. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I am super dumb. I can't believe I didn't know about this. That is so busted. If the attack hits, unit can move again. Okay, so yeah, Edelgard is apparently very, very good. I never knew that. I never bothered to actually check what it does. Well, I'm glad we found that out now and not like on the last map. Oh my gosh. Edelgard is a beast. Yeah, I legitimately didn't know that. Well, now it's even more important that we get more Umbral Steel because it looks like we're going to be using a lot of Ymir now. And it's effective against dragons, so if I really wanted to, we could just like, you know... Oh wait, it doesn't count on this guy? Well, we could use Lightning Axe and I guess one shot anyway. But... yeah, dang. I did not know it was that good. Yeah, I'm glad to have found that out now and not later, like I was saying. Anyways, let's use Dark Spikes. It's the most accurate of the magic we can use from this far away. We could actually Gambit. That might not be a bad idea. Freeze this guy in place. I think we're fine. We'll be fine. Worst case, we can Divine Pulse. We still have 10 of them, so...
a boon for our future.
And that is a level up for Ferdinand, so... Ooh, Strength Defense. Yeah, but those are 2 good stats for you to get, so... I'm okay with it. I would have liked more, but I will accept it. I will accept it. So yeah, now he's level 30, so as soon as soon as his axe abilities and his armor abilities are up to par, then we can promote him into a Great Knight, and he will be very bulky. So, I mean, he's already got 34 protection, so once we promote him into a Great Knight, he'll probably be at almost 40, which is pretty dang good. He'll be like a second Edelgard, pretty much, in terms of, like, being slow but super bulky. Huh. Well, if we want, we could throw Edelgard here, and she could only get hit by one thing. But first, I guess let's see what Petra can do. She definitely cannot kill this guy on her own. At least I don't think so. Maybe? No, she does not double with the swords, and even if she did, it's not enough. I don't really want to use Amir to kill this guy, especially because, like, I feel like it would be better to save it for later. So it might be better to try, like, using Petra first and then having Edelgard finish off. Petra can definitely live one. So yeah, let's shoot this guy with the iron bow and get him down super low, and then have Edelgard finish the job. Edelgard is getting pretty close to a level up anyway, so I am definitely down for that. This guy does not have Vantage. I remembered to check. He does not have Vantage. Yeah, one more kill and Edelgard gets a level up, which is nice. Let's see, if we went here, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. But then he has the chance to get attacked by this guy, but honestly, that's not that terrible, because he would live. But then we'd have 3 to deal with down here. Well, anyway, let's make the obvious decision and Brave Bow this guy. If we miss an 80, that's going to be a bit unfortunate, so okay, good, we didn't. And Bernadetta is level 30, so as soon as she is able to, she can become a Bow Knight.
Like fighting's all I do these days.
Alright, not terrible. She gets speed again, so I'm telling you, everyone wants to get speed now. That it's like you guys could have been getting this whole time, but you're just now deciding to do it. It's like, okay. Well, we could always just dance for Yuritsa, and then, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we could just dance for Yuritsa if we wanted to. Have him get the kill. It's either that or dance for Felix, but the problem is if we use Felix, we're going to end up baiting this guy down, probably. Because he's slower than Petra and he has less defense than Petra, so this guy would rather go for Felix. And then these guys will move closer, this guy will potentially move closer, and we'll just have way too many units to deal with in the center. So I think we're going to use Yuritsa instead because it's a little bit safer. So let's dance for Yuritsa. That's actually a level up for Dorothea, level 36. Oh my gosh, I'm telling you, everyone wants to get speed. But it's actually starting to matter for Dorothea. Like, as we've started to see... Why is your magic down? Oh, so you got your magic sealed. Okay, that makes sense. I mean, as we're starting to see, like... There are definitely situations where Dorothea can, you know, not be getting doubled, so... Honestly, 25 speed is not horrible. So I will take it.
Understood.
Like I said, it's just if only these guys would have been getting all this speed earlier on, we would be set. Let's use the iron sword. Yuritsa's not going to be getting hit this turn, and he dodges anyway, so it doesn't matter. I'd much rather conserve the silver sword for when it's absolutely necessary. Yeah, no one's really coming from the south, thankfully, so we don't really have to have anyone down there anymore. So let's send Caspar and Felix up closer to the center. Sylvain, what do I want to do with Sylvain? I really don't know, so I guess I'll just leave him here. Because why not? Oh boy. So I guess the Wyverns are just going to keep coming, and it's going to be very annoying. Good to know. And, okay, good. We didn't get that 3% crit on us. I would have been very sad. So yeah, this is going to be a pain. We're definitely going to have to find some way to to get our units warped over there. I don't really foresee myself beating this map any other way. Oh yeah, and these guys are moving in too. Gotta make sure they go towards Yuritsa. Yuritsa is definitely gonna have to be the one to bait these guys in. Oh boy. Yeah, things are definitely getting a little bit interesting here. Yeah, thankfully these guys have very low attack. Yeah, like, for reference, if Bernadetta... Oh, wait, never mind. She's got the shield equipped. I was like... I don't know. In any case, if Bernadetta had a silver shield equipped... Right, because that's 4... Yeah. If Bernadetta had a silver shield equipped, she could actually live a hit from both of these guys. Bernadetta. Yeah, it's crazy. I think... Yeah, actually, Hubert could live. Hubert could live a round of combat from one of these guys. That's ridiculous. So yeah, our saving grace is that these guys hit very, very lightly. These guys really don't pack that much of a punch. These Wyvern Riders, however, are terrifying. And they just keep coming because... Why not, right? Screw me. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure how this is going to be. How this is going to be done. Yeah, it's honestly probably just going to have to be Edelgard and Byleth getting warped down here, or Byleth and Yuritsa are going to have to get warped down to Nadir and find a way to end him. Unfortunately, this guy is in the way. So we have to actually get warped to like one of these spots. What is Linhardt's magic at again? Right, so he's got 8 range warp. 9 if he gets rallied by Hubert. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we'd have to get like here. Man. If this guy wasn't here, we could actually, like, warp them over to, like, here and still be fine, but... I mean, I guess it makes sense. This guy is placed very cleverly. I might be able to warp Byleth over there earlier and just have him kill this guy with a sword or something and then just pray that he doesn't get picked off by all the wyverns. Or pray that the reinforcements stop eventually, but I highly doubt it because this game loves to have endless reinforcements for some reason. Huh. Well, in any case, I think that's going to do it for today. We did manage to keep all of our Divine Pulses, which is actually pretty crazy. I don't feel like we usually are able to do something like that. But I am sure we're going to have to start using them in the next episode. But... yeah, next time we are going to finish up this paralogue. I really think we got a good chance to do so. We do still have all 10 of our Divine Pulses. And I'm feeling good about it. So, yeah, things are looking up. Yeah, and maybe we'll even be able to take down the Bernadetta Petra paralogue at some point. But like I said, that's not going to be until we finish the Chapter 16 mission because I want as much experience as possible before then. I do not want to go back in there until I'm absolutely certain that we are going to be able to stand a chance. But yeah, that's going to do it for today. Went a little bit longer than I was planning on, but you know what? That's fine since... we only had 2 videos this week instead of 3 like I would have liked. So yeah, that's going to do it for today. Like I said, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. It would really help out the channel, and I would greatly appreciate it. Yeah, like I said, next time we will go ahead and finish this paralogue, and probably go ahead and do an auxiliary battle after that, and make whatever preparations we need to get ready for the Chapter 7 or 16 mission. But yeah, once again, that's it for me today. So yeah, thanks for watching once again, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace!